Comets. Did you get to see Comet Neowise this year? Discovered in March 2020, the comet was visible over our skies. A comet is a large chunk of ice and rock from the outer solar system that has a long elliptical orbit around the sun. A meteor is the flash of light that follows a bit of solar system debris as it enters Earth's atmosphere. Since ancient times, we humans have found joy or terror in viewing a comet slowly and majestically moving across the night sky. Every few years, one of these glorious solar system objects appears in the skies over our planet. Up close, they are not so beautiful. And look at this one. Nothing beautiful here. Comets are like asteroids. They are rough clumps of rock debris and ice left over from the formation of our solar system. These ices include carbon dioxide, water, and ammonia. We know their composition from the spectra we read from the long tails of gas and debris. Most comets orbit the Sun in the asteroid belt between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. Occasionally, comets collide and are bumped out of the asteroid belt and into the inner solar system. The comet now begins a new long elliptical orbit around the Sun. As the comet travels towards the Sun heats the comet. The solids sublime. They go from ice to gas without going through the liquid state. A tail of dust particles and a tail of gas form. Both are visible to us. The dust reflects the sun's light, and the gases ionize and glow. Halley's Comet orbits the Sun in 74 to 79 years, depending on the pull on the comet by the planets of our solar system. Notice that the comet orbits faster when it gets closer to the Sun, and that it slows as it travels further away. This is due to the gravity between the comet and the Sun. Gravity is a relationship between the mass of the two objects and their distance from one another. Giotto, a 13th century painter, depicted the Star of Bethlehem that led the wise men to the infant Jesus as a comet, perhaps to depict his great importance. This amazing tapestry features a comet now called Halley's Comet. Notice men pointing to the comet. In 1066, the Normans invaded and conquered England. They believed this comet's appearance was a good omen. For the English, under King Harold, the comet brought very bad news. In ancient days, a comet was understood to predict some great occasion on the earth. Notice the word stella, meaning star, and how detailed Halley's Comet, that new star, is portrayed. Other notable comets have appeared through time. This is the Great Comet of 1577, and it is great when you look at how bright it is in these pre-electric times. Look above the houses and below the comet to see the crescent moon through the clouds, and high above, see glimpses of winter constellations. Studying this comet, Tycho Brahe discovered that comets were above the atmosphere and not in it, as was previously thought. Here's a painting of Halley's Comet in 1835. Over the years, the comet returns regularly, and by this time, people were expecting it and are prepared to go outside at night with their families and look at the comet through a telescope. The first photograph of Halley's Comet was taken during its pass in 1910. Note the detail in this picture. When it came into view next, in 1986, we made color photographs which showed the white dust tail and blue gas tail visible on this comet. Its next pass will not come until 2061. Although it will be many years until Halley's Comet returns, watch for news of the next comet. Take time to view one of the solar system's wonders with your eyes, your camera, your binoculars, with family or friends.